back to Cybertopia. With this episode, we finally come to the end of this first kind of chapter of Season 2. We've seen two of the groups who awoke from their comas separately find each other, split apart, and then come together again as an entirely different set from which they started, and go through trials and tribulations to get to the point of Nox, played by Pan, Maurice, played by Jen, Frankie, played by Valery, and Bludgeon, played by KO, all pulling off a heist of sorts to bring this all to a nice and tidy conclusion. Of course, there's still the matter of finding the other ex-Tabula Rasa agents and figuring out whatever they're going to do next, but we'll be catching up with the other teams in upcoming episodes. For now, we rejoin the gang as they make their escape from Mega Sports Bar with their newly acquired big gambling machines and make their way back to the Leap Bank, with only a few small distractions along the way. Okay, so you get outside, you close the door, you're in this back alley, and there is a padlocked fence that would be the only way out of here. You've got these two big machines, you've got to get past that fence, and then you've got to somehow get back to the Leap Bank.
As we're dragging this machine out, I'm still arguing with Danny, but like my brain does not have cables to unplug. The hard drive, the processor, these things all you swap out is not it's the same as brain. Brain is grown inside body. Processor is plug in, plug out. You see a difference, right?
Mate, we've had these kind of arguments over and over with people. That ain't how this works. These machines, you can't just replace a part and then they're the same machine. It's not the ship of Theseus, like.
He clearly has all these ideas in his head, and he's had things that he's been told, and some of it has stuck, but it doesn't all quite connect. So he's just reeling off these kind of philosophical lines, and probably Bludgeon doesn't quite catch on to all of it either, but there's some sort of mostly misunderstood argument going on here. This is two people that don't know what they're talking about, having an argument about this thing.
Frankie definitely does know what all the philosophical terms
Does Frankie start chiming in as well?
Just all of us having a theological argument on the way out of the property.
I think Frankie says, how do you know you are the same person when you woke up this morning as you were when you went to sleep? Things like that.
And I think that probably just makes them even more confused.
Yeah.
Because there's now one person that knows what they're talking about in this conversation between three people. But yeah, you're in this alley. You've got to get out of this alley. Frankie, I'd expect you're probably the person, with your breaching experience, you know how to get in and out of places.
You said there's a fence. Is there a gate?
Yeah, it's a padlocked gate. It's just a chain link fence that is padlocked, has a padlock chain on it.
We never said I didn't have the shotgun with me all the way through this so far. So
yeah, I mean, you naturally carried a shotgun around with you.
Plus the padlock.
Okay, go for it.
So that's going to be the shotgun and breacher for +4 on this. That is not so good. That is a 6. +4 makes 10.
I mean, it's just a rudimentary padlock on this thing, and you're shooting a shotgun at it. I think you're able to do that. Probably it doesn't quite go exactly how you planned. Maybe a bit jittery or something. You step up and you shoot a shotgun, but the net also comes out because it's a shotgun net gun thing.
Yes.
And you are a bit embarrassed by having to retangle your net up and stuff, but the padlock gets blasted, the gate flings open, you can all get out of this area with these machines, but they are a hefty thing to lug, and it's taking 3 of you to maneuver one of these machines. Bucky is just fine. Bucky's just trundling off on their own. So you've actually only got one machine to worry about, but you are trying to escape from this place, having knocked out a security guard and set off the fire alarm. Chances are you might get spotted carrying this big machine down the street.
So, great job, guys. Top marks. We're all looking good. What now?
I didn't entirely think this part of the plan through, honestly.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just hey, look, don't worry about it. Where's your van? We'll get into the van. We'll get out of here. We take no something. Where'd you park?
Yeah, no, that's the part I didn't think through. We don't have a van.
Oh.
I just saw Big Beefy here and thought we could just carry him home.
So you saw a very large man and you thought, he's better than having a whole van put 2 giant... That'll be fine.
Look, it took us half hour to walk here. It'll take us half an hour to walk back with the machines. I don't know.
It took us 5 minutes by car. All right, look, we got to get out of here. We can't stand
So where did you park?
Wait, you brought a car?
Kind of. Wait, I'm going to peek around the corner. Is the car still there? There's no way it's still there.
I think the car has crashed.
Oh, it crashed? Okay, that's actually not as bad. How bad crash? Yeah.
Let's say it's crashed into like a fire hydrant or something, and there's water just like spurting up into it. It does not look like it would be particularly drivable right now.
Okay. So we see it from one side, we're like, that's not so bad, and the other side's just, all right, well, okay.
Yeah. It's just gradually filling up with water.
All right, look, we probably can't pull off that jammer again, but we can get moving. What are we thinking, guys? Like, should we just hoof it? Or should we try and, like, get another vehicle?
Let's just hoof it. Fuck it, you know.
Okay. Okay, cool, I guess.
I was gonna say we could get the bus, but like it's not the best getaway, really.
All right, you know what? That's cool. I set Bucky to like top speed to run back, and I guess we can all work with one machine left. But
Yeah,
I
reckon we cheese it.
Yeah, all right. So I set Bucky to cheese it mode. He's
Yeah, I think Bucky is gone. Like
Yeah.
he's got his orders and he zips away, and you're like, oh yeah. Bucky probably can get it back in like 10 minutes just on his own. So
no one's going to look twice at a loader bot moving a thing.
if Bucky's 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, like you could just hang out here for 10 minutes or 20 minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Wait, we can't hang out outside. We just robbed this place. We can't hang out here. We have to go somewhere.
You could find somewhere to hide potentially.
Let's go hide.
Hide in a next door building, maybe.
Yeah.
What's next door?
So you're in the kind of media clubbing kind of district. Next door is a competitor bar that has like sports betting and stuff, but it's a bit more like classy.
You know what? This is perfect. Everyone just ran out of the bar. They're probably going to the next bar anyway. We'll just go into the
Yeah.
Might get recognised,
Well,
possibly.
we didn't do anything. No one saw us.
Maybe you like poke your head around the corner, you take a look at the car that is crashed in. That's just outside the entrance to this other gambling bar
Awesome.
next door. And a lot of people are going straight from the mega sports bar into the smaller but classier place.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we just hide the machine somewhere. Someone keeps an eye out. Wait for Bucky to come back. Put him on there, and then give it like 5 minutes and get out. As long as our nose is clean, we should be fine.
So how and where are you hiding the machine, and is someone staying with it?
I'll leave that to like Bludgeon because it's his machine.
Yeah, I'd stay with it. Why not? In fact, if there's a spot to set it down, we could plug it in and like tell the people in the bar in the building that we're doing a gambling demo for them.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's have a roll of some sort towards doing that.
Okay.
Can I assist here?
Okay, how?
Customer
It's a
service.
brand new hotness. Look at this stuff. I know it looks exactly like the one your competitor has, but it's like that, but better.
This is the upgraded model. Ignore the piss stains. It's been cleaned. It's fine.
Yeah, this one's clean. No, 100% piss-free guaranteed.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have the piss roll. Sorry, the assist roll. Let's have the assist roll.
Can I get customer service and persuasion here?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
That's a 10 plus 4, 14.
Okay, so that's a +1 to Bludgeon's roll for whatever the fuck Bludgeon's going to try and do with this thing now.
Look, is the new degeneracy. You just drink, now you drink and gamble. And I rolled a 10, so 11.
Okay. I think you managed to pull this off for a few minutes, but there are a lot of people coming from the other bar, and they come past and they're like,
That's one of the ones from in there, isn't it?
It smells like next door, doesn't it?
yeah. Well, it's been cleaned at least, so maybe it smells of cleaning stuff, but
There you go.
I think the security guard that was out the front that Maurice clashed with earlier, Stefan, is just standing next door. Is like literally the next door, direct competition gambling bar. He kind of looks at that and is staring at the machine. Spots Maurice standing next to it.
Yeah. We were just, checking out the competition.
Don't come in here with a scarcity mindset. There is plenty of gambling machines for all bars. It's not only for you.
Stefan is reticent to leave the entrance of the mega sports bar because there's streams of people coming out. He still hasn't seen his colleague come out yet, and fire alarms are still going. So you can see, like, doing that thing where you kind of take a step forward and then look back and then take a step back, and he's divering for sure.
Maybe we should get it out of that guy's eyesight. He's looking jittery. That's probably we could sing it like an alley or something, right?
He does that thing where he like points at his eyes and he points at you, and he's like,
I just wave.
Yeah. He's nodding.
If he spots Bucky coming back and taking it away again, he might know that something's up.
I think you probably got like another 10 minutes before Bucky would be able to make its way back. So you've got to buy yourselves 10 minutes, basically.
Right. Is Steven looking like a problem?
He knows you're there. He knows there's something going on, but he doesn't look like he can do anything about it.
Okay, so I'm going to lean over to Bludgeon and say, hey, man, this is your call. You want us to, that guy? Or I mean, when I do that, I mean, like knock out, not like take out.
Well, I'm not opposed to, but could also perhaps bribe him or...
Oh, trust me, I tried earlier. That guy is a company man.
Oh, I see. Well, then yes, unless and he's gonna make a button pressing electric zapper thing. Anybody have taser?
I actually do have stun darts.
Yeah, I do have a taser actually.
Oh, okay, Maurice. Let's double team this guy.
Yes, I will distract. Hold on. Hey, you!
Wait, whoa!
You have big ugly nose.
I guess we're going over to
Steven looks up and let's have a distraction roll from Bludgeon.
Now, well, yeah, okay, never mind. I was just finally, I rolled a 15.
Does he have a big ugly nose? Is the thing. Like, how is this going to hit to the core?
Or is he self-conscious about his normal size nose, but he's got some kind of dysphoria where he thinks his nose is big and ugly? Either way,
he looks up and he makes that face of did I just hear that right? And then you see him look down at his shoes or something, and he looks at his hand, touches his nose. So yeah, he's mildly distracted by this.
Right, well, I do this long range, so I'm gonna just get in my sights, I guess, and wait.
Okay, is Maurice gonna get in close?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Okay. So I'm imagining after the chat of you being oh, this is legitimate business dealings we're doing here. Maybe you make out that you've been called over to go and talk to him or something, or you want to go and calm him down face to face.
Yeah.
You get in close. Microwave gunning, I assume?
Oh yes, but very close range, walking up while he's distracted and just getting him in the back and then guiding him down to the ground.
I think he had a taser.
And a microwave gun could double up.
Yeah, no, the microwave gun is a taser now, yeah.
Oh my God.
It got upgraded.
Oh, awesome.
It was originally for making creme brulees,
Yeah.
But it's microwaving, so you get that on the nerves or the spinal column or something. Yeah, potentially might not kill someone.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1.
Actually, if I roll under a 5, it zaps me, if you remember.
Oh shit, yeah, it does.
Yeah. That's a 14 plus 3.
Okay.
So, 17.
Okay, Nox, are you shooting at the same time?
Yeah, I just rolled an 8 for this one then.
Okay.
Long shot and stun darts. That is a 10, so yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think between all of this, you see Steven kind of self-consciously poking his nose and then looks up, comes face to face with Maurice, gets zapped, gets shot, drops to the ground, and Maurice just kind of catches the body and...
Yeah. I'm going to let him fall to the floor,
okay.
right? And hold him under the arms and then drag him away from the door to the crowd of people who've come out and gone, he's got smoke inhalation. Someone get the medics. Poor fella.
Are you going to stay nearby or are you just going to say that and then try and disappear into the crowd or something?
I'm going to disappear into the crowd once that goes off.
Okay. Yeah, I think the crowd kind of flocks around and you're able to just slip through them, get to where the gambling machine is. And I think by now, Bucky has returned and is doing that thing that dogs do when they come up to their owner after they've done something very good. And they're doing the robot version of panting happily.
Yeah. There's Nox's arm opens up and rather than the gun, it brings out a little USB. And it's basically a treat for Bucky. They go, and he tosses it in the air.
Chomps on some microchips, yeah.
Yeah. All right, boy. Okay, next one. Be quick.
Okay, let's have a Bucky roll for this one then.
All right. 9.
Okay. Yeah, I think Bucky has just been carrying a very large, heavy implement, and it's maybe worn out some of their energy cells or something. So they could probably do an assist, dial up Danny. Doesn't know what the fuck you lot have been doing. This is not part. He's not a tactical mind. So this has gone way over his head. He sees the robot come back. He's like,
"Oh, there's something I can do. I can help with that."
he'll go and give Bucky a hand.
Oh, nice.
And he has rolled a 22. So,
Oh, damn. Nice. Okay, then.
Let's go, Danny.
Yeah. But Dan carry it. Shit.
I think maybe some of the cleaning fluid has now just, like dripped away and it's not quite so slippy anymore. So he starts helping Bucky and they lift it up and get it away and they start carrying it back. It's not as quick as Bucky was the first time, but they're able to get it off back way to the lead bank. Leaving the four of you, you don't need to assist that anymore. That's kind of a taken care of deal.
That'll be fine. I'll get a little ping from Bucky when it's there. So,
are you all going to head back to the lead bank as well, or do you want to go anywhere else?
figure, yeah, but not the same route. Because, like, hey, look, we helped him out, but let's get to him.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do en route?
Does anybody know this area?
It's kind of the city centre. Like, you're pretty close to the centre of town here. It's very busy. It's now getting into late lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, so but I think Nox just goes to the others. It's like, hey, I don't really come out of the city. You guys know this place? Anything cool to do around here? We got, like, maybe 10 minutes to kill before Bucky's thing goes off.
I could use sandwich.
I could use a sandwich. I dump the hot dog somewhere back.
Oh, you remember there's that great bar that we went to. That friendly bartender, he loved us.
Oh, yeah, he did sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What was it called again? The Sticky Wicket. The Sticky Wicket, that was it.
Sticky Wicket.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, man, the Sticky Wicket, for sure.
So that was back where your safe house was in the east of the city, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, shit.
yeah,
Okay.
that's a fair way away. But there's other cafes and
We'll
restaurants.
go back to that guy
and
again
things
one
around
day just to annoy him some more.
here. Yeah, he's gonna love.
I want to
you.
look around for a food. There's got to be a food cart, right, or a truck or something.
We should get
Yeah.
some food.
Yeah, I mean, you've got at least some income now because Nox has set up a stream.
Yeah. It's on me. Like, Nox is happy to... This has gone really well for Nox. They're like, yeah, my treat.
I
Okay,
have been craving falafel.
Yes.
Oh, falafel's nice.
let's have a searching for food roll. I guess see what sort of establishment you end up finding.
All right.
You'll find something. The roll will determine exactly what.
And who is rolling this?
I'm going to ask if Frankie can roll because they're good at knowing shit. Hey, Frankie, you know anywhere around here with your falafel?
Right. Yeah. I guess I'm going to roll to find out, aren't I?
Roll a falafel check.
I'm going to call this gazing into the abyss.
Hell yeah. It's a falafel.
If you gaze too long into the abyss, the falafel says.
Yeah,
My
something
stomach
like
is abyss right now. And you're
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, 18 plus 1 for 19.
Oh, hell yeah. Act on it.
Yeah, I think with all the commotion and stuff, like there's some street trader has spotted an opportunity and has wheeled round a falafel cart, and you go and you queue up and you get your falafels, and turns out this is like some golden find. Like this should not be doing a cart; it should be like running a restaurant. But one of these people does it for the passion, loves making amazing falafel, and you get like
Artisanal
really good shit.
falafel.
Yeah. So you can all like tuck into some really nice falafel and like wraps and kebab and all sorts. Like it's one of these kind of Mary Poppins kind of carts. It's almost like a larger version of Maurice just supplying.
Can I take like his details? Can I take number or something like later?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's say it's a larger woman, say quite a broad woman, and her name is Helena.
Elena.
Yeah, she's like,
This place is amazing! What a spot! I was just around the corner. I wasn't even planning on coming out today, but all these people, wonderful!
Yeah, Auntie, you saved our bacon. I mean, not bacon. I do not eat meat, but you saved our falafel.
I've got bacon. You want bacon?
Oh, you got bacon? I love bacon.
Yeah, this is good stuff, this.
she like pulls out basically anything you mentioned. She just for some reason has. And like makes up the perfect falafel wrap and like salad, and there's olives, and you probably haven't seen olives in a while, and yeah, it's real nice stuff. Like it gets some like
Here's my homemade sauce.
and it's fucking delicious. It's like the best sauce. Like
Oh my god, guys! Okay, can I get like 4 of those? 5 of those. One for you, Danny. No, wait, Danny went with him.
yeah, Danny's gone, but you can get one for Danny to take
One
back.
to go.
Like,
One to go. Yeah,
yeah.
one to go. Okay, 5 of those, and whatever you guys want as well on top of that. Can I get your contacts? Like,
yes. Do you do catering?
yeah, do you catering? Do you like? Wait, no, actually, better idea. I want to ask her. Hey, what would you say if I could have your food, like, in exchange for like we get free food in the future? Right now, I'll pay, but we can get your food to anywhere in the city in a decent amount.
I'm sorry, cher. I'm not sure I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, well, listen, I'll take your details. We'll talk later. For now, it's falafel and whatever my friends here want.
Yeah, that sounds great. Here, look, I have a business card, and if you ever spot another commotion like this, just give me a shout.
Oh, don't worry. We'll definitely spawn another commotion like this.
Cause another commotion
We'll
like this.
just happen to be at all these commotions.
For some reason, commotions seem to find us.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Okay, I'll call you if there's a commotion and we get free falafel. You get to sell to me else.
All right, like some sort of affiliate deal or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just use my code. I'm on fire, Nox, and you can get free falafel.
Okay, Nox. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Wait, okay. Well, we'll talk business later.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Well, I've got people to serve, so enjoy.
Yeah, there's a big ass queue.
I'll see you around.
Man, she's gonna make a killing. We're gonna be very lucrative for her.
Yeah. Next time you see her, she's got like a cart double the size.
Yeah.
So you're fed. You've achieved the extraction of the machines. And...
Wait, what did everybody else get? Did everybody have a falafel?
Yes.
Excellent. I don't want to force falafel on anybody if they don't want it.
You don't go to Helena's falafel cart and not get falafel. You know what I'm saying?
Next time she's expanded to all sorts.
Or big neon signs, just Halo's falafel and like 20 other things. Cards.
So you're all sorted. You can head back to the lead bank if you want, or whatever. You've got a decent gap between you and Danny and Bucky now, so you can just toddle back in your own time.
Yeah, I reckon we should. We know that Julie and Clarity are going to be there eventually, right? So
yeah. Oh crap! I should have got them falafel. I retroactively get falafel for them too.
Yeah, you can run back, get more falafel,
Yeah,
and
I run back, get some more, come back up again. Yeah.
As we round out this first chapter of the season, I want to just take a moment to say how hugely pleased I am with how this has all turned out so far. The directions the players have taken their characters are all really cool, and trust me when I say they only get better. I think you'll all also agree with me that bringing in voice actors for the NPCs has dramatically enhanced the show, and some of them have really gone above and beyond. Got to give a huge thanks to Dan Thompson of The Danger Club, who came back several times to record all these lines for Dial Up Danny, and absolutely smashed it. And also Lilith Wilde, who voiced Helena, the falafel cart lady, and Tommy Nom, who came back to do yet another one-liner for us. We've still got the second half to go now, but for the last time in a little while, here are the wonderful cast from this episode doing their thing.
Hello, and thanks for listening. I'm K.O. Myers. I'm a freelance podcast editor as Particulate Media. My website is particulatemedia.com.
Hi, I'm Valery North. You can find me as Valery North on Blue Sky, itch.io, and so on. I play Frank Easy, and my latest big project is a very not safe for work cyberpunk's taking on the system game called Glam Slut Butch, which is one of the stats you can roll on. And yeah, you can find that on itch.io as well.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I've been playing Maurice here on Cybertopia. I'm an actual play podcaster, and if you like my goofy little diner boy, you can find me playing other characters over on Tales from the Oasis, which is talesfromtheoasis.com, playing Cyberpunk Red, or you can catch me on Season 2 of Omen Investigations, playing Fate as Agent Julie Bools. Both of those shows available wherever you get your podcasts. Unless you get your podcast from a gnome in the woods. What am I saying? They'll have our shows too.
Hi, I'm Pan, he, they, she, playing Nox, he, him. You can find me online in most places under Stellar Encore, that's STELAARENCORE. Oh, nearly lost it there. Find me on Tumblr, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, you know, all the usual places. I play Nox, the hacker of the ensemble. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
This episode's mid-roll promo goes out to Storybook Ending. They've been running for just over a year now, and it's a magical tale of adventure and classic stories. But what I love most of all is that they're yet another actual play using a vastly underrepresented game system that everyone should check out, called Spell, the RPG. Killian, who plays Tabitha the Fox in the show, actually voiced Jake, an android NPC in the lead bank back in episode 6 of Cybertopia. Anyway, give the show a listen for some beautifully crafted and deeply intriguing tales.
For the past 2 weeks, strange things have been happening to the people of Fox Jumps.
The magic swirls from the coin and encompasses him. And whenever he is not blinded by the spell anymore, he's standing in a form that he's very familiar with, a little red fox.
As Viola is clicking her pen, the text of this feminist manifesto flow from the tip of her pen and drift up to the front of the room and sort of coalesce around their necks into a yoke.
You can feel it for yourself that there's nothing that will make me fly, and I'm about to fly. She casts lit on herself so she can float.
Storybook Ending is an actual play podcast using Spell the RPG to tell the tale of Fox Jumps, a small town where classic literature has begun springing to life. Find us wherever you get your podcasts.
So, yeah, you get back to the lead bank and you're all fluffled up. You disperse the falafel to any falafel wanters. This is the falafel episode now. And, yeah.
Falafel Kerfuffle.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you get there and Danny is kind of putting the machines into some slots at the back, and there's a couple of robot-y technician people who are starting to like plug them in and do some refurb on them, just light stuff. They're going to go off to the Internet of Things in due course, but they need to get their initial kind of clean up so that they're not stinking a piss and puke when they go in there.
Yeah.
Danny comes up to you all after and it's like,
This was a messy one. I'm glad you were there. That was mighty useful.
Yes, thank you, friends. Yes, thank you we was not very thought out, not well planned. It was good you arrived when you did.
Oh wait, you lot know each other?
Yes.
Yeah, from around the way.
We have.
I'm sorry, mate. I dragged you out of this place to go out with that, and I don't even know who you are. Are yours a gang or some shit?
We are loosely affiliated independent contractors.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, independent contractors.
Yes.
Right.
In fact, I reckon that's our gang name now.
Independent contractors.
We are the LAIC.
The affiliated independent contractor.
Right. You know what? That does sound an awful lot like a gang I used to know in town. The Loose Laces.
Right,
You
well-
affiliated with them?
No, we're loosely affiliated.
With the Loose Laces?
We're
Something general
loosely
like-
affiliated with no.
Yeah,
not-
Nah, you know the Loose Laces. They used to deal drugs and stuff. I don't truck with people who do that shit.
no, that's not us. I only do drugs. I don't sell them.
Sorry, you what?
I do drugs. I don't sell them.
Right.
Personal use only.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Danny, let me level with you, because
Fucking hell, Maurice. What the fuck, man?
yeah, I know, right? I've been waiting for you to say hello, you fucker. I know we were busy, but come on.
What the fuck have you been?
Dead. Well, kind of dead. Erased from shit was rough, all right? Let's grab a corner, chow down on this delicious falafel, and we'll fill you in, yeah? You can let us
Alright.
know if you've had any contact with anyone else from the LAIC.
I only just heard about that, but yeah. Come back here. Someone set up some sort of pillow fort.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, check it out.
I fucking love a pillow fort, mate.
There's a hammock, there's
You
some
know me.
blankets on the ground. I didn't even know we had this shit.
You didn't until I brought it here. It's my pillow fort, and I share it with all of us. We are together in everything now. We are the only ones.
Danny is just kind of nodding at you, pretending he understands what's being said, but it's just going entirely over his head. And he's like,
Right, so I'll sit down here. Let's do all the kumbaya kind of shit. So, hello, my name's Danny. I'm a ranking member of the Automotive Rights Collective. Maurice, I don't even remember what this shit. What's our name?
I know, it's tough. They use ARC for every bloody acronym like they think they're smart, but it just makes it really hard to remember.
Except the Intranet of Things. I remember that one because that's not in the same format.
Yeah, but that's just because it got like, I have no idea really.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Okay, anyway, right. They call me Dial Up Danny. That's not my real name, but no one can pronounce my real name because it's... Yeah, you could just call me Danny.
It's nice to meet you, and I just played back what he just said. Nice to meet you, your own name, but I'll call you Danny. Oh, I'm Nox. If you need it hacked, I'm your guy. If you need your money back, I'm halfway your guy.
Well, I do often need both those things, so it's good to know. And you, Shotgun?
I'm Frank E.C.
Frankie E.C. All right, you're the pillow fort maker.
I am.
I like it.
And getting into places are...
Uh-huh. Always handy, always handy. A lot of these machines, right, they're behind doors that need opening. So if you can open doors, that's a good skill. And Beefcake, sorry, we did this whole operation. I didn't even ask your fucking name.
Yes, I'm Bludgeon. Nice to still meet you.
Bludgeon, hardcore. All right. Maurice.
Yeah.
Maurice, what the fuck, right? Maurice? What have you been doing?
We, you know that building that came down?
Fucking hell. Was that you?
Look, it weren't us what brought it down, but we were there.
Not exactly true.
Sorry, what?
Wait,
no,
what?
No, what? Did you bring it down?
You better start talking fast.
That was our part of the mission.
You fuckers!
We were told you would be miles away by the time it happened. They lied to us.
Jesus,
we need revenge.
Christ. They used our own people to try and take us all out.
I mean, technically they used their people to take us out because we were theirs, but we're not anymore.
Basically.
Wait. I need you to lay this down for me real simple because this is sounding really shit right now. You went in there and blew up a building full of fucking people.
It wasn't meant to be full of people. There were people there. We got the people out we weren't told about people.
Wow.
We were told bring down building after everything was out. Everything was done.
I was told to just keep some people busy. I didn't know the place was coming down. I was in that building when it came down.
Yeah, I was on that building when it came down. Which, by the way, really sucked.
It wasn't great being under the building when it came down.
Big guy, what? You were there too?
Yes, I was sent to kill gang leaders, and building blew up around me.
Gang leaders. I have friends in there.
Yeah.
So apparently, so did I.
So did I.
Wait, but like, all right. So, Frankie C, you're the one Archie said got those villagers out. You the one evacuated all of them?
Yes.
Well, that's a good thing. A lot of people got saved then. A lot of people fucking died. But to civilians, sounds like you did a good job. So, nice. But literally every other person in that building died. So you were in the building.
Look, guys, we don't need to get into an agree. We didn't know. I mean, obviously Frankie didn't. The important thing is that I survived. And you guys.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm getting at. How did you survive? Why did you survive?
I have no idea how we survived. We clearly weren't supposed to. The bombs were right there next to us. In the robots.
You blew up robots?
No.
You basically might have just said that you killed his parents.
Yeah.
Howie, Debbie, and Widget were our colleagues and our friends. And we were right there. And they were blown up. It was not our fault.
Oh shit, hardcore.
You can see a vein throbbing on the side of his head.
I want vengeance for Howie, Debbie, and Widget.
His eyes are shaking with rage at this moment.
Mate, calm down.
It's amazing. They're the enemy. Relax.
Yeah, they played us.
Wait,
and
Maurice, is that why Archie was so pissed off with you? You went to Amazing Court and blew up a bunch of robots and people.
Look, I didn't have a fucking choice, all right? No one was hiring me, right? I did everything I could to be more like the people, like the robots they took on after me, and they wouldn't do it. So I took whatever job I could take. They were going to freeze me, for me out on occasion and just send me in to do something. And it was easy, right? It was easy. The first couple of times it was like guard a thing, make sure something doesn't get nicked. It was fine, right? And then they had us track down some hackers to do with Pylon 1, and they got taken away, and they freeze you right after, right? So you don't even have a chance to think about what you were doing. You don't have a chance to think about the repercussions. So when they pulled us out and said, you're going in that building and you're just going to keep people distracted, so something else was going on elsewhere, I didn't think twice about it. But
Danny is just shaking his head. And he looks up whilst you kind of pause for a second.
Mate, I used to look up to you. I used to respect you so damn much.
Well, the world breaks people, Danny. I can't pay rent with good intentions. I can't pay rent at all right now because they wiped out all history of me ever existing, along with everyone else here, along with everyone else that we knew in that building.
A single tear drops from his eyes. Like,
I don't even know what to think anymore, man. This is a fucking lot.
No, I get it. And if that job's the last you want to see of us, then we'll get out of your hair. But just we're...
No, man, look, I'm not going to lie. I was disappointed in you.
Yeah, me too.
But they screwed you. Look what they did to you, man. This ain't on. We've
No.
got to do something. We've got to take those bastards down.
What do you think we're doing?
What are you doing? Why are you here of all places?
Well, we tracked each other down. And this is where we could meet. All right. We had a message left for us to meet up with Frankie here and their mates, right? And we're tracking down all the other people that made it out of that building. I put the word out on the intranet, right? We're gonna find.
The intranet is isolated, right?
Yeah, I know, but we figure if anyone makes it to any, if they come out of that building like us, they want revenge. And if they want revenge, the first place they're going to go is to any activist dives that they can get to, right? So they'll have a link. We're going to find each other. And then, to be honest with you, mate, I don't know, because at that point, I just want to fucking kill people.
Sorry, can I just say real quick, and not that I put his hand up quietly, because he's been...
Yeah, man, please.
Are you giving us shit for shitty plans? You thought you could walk into a out machines. I mean, are we crazy here? Like, listen, dude, don't get me wrong, okay? Everything sucks, but you're not like high and mighty plan guy, right? So maybe step off Maurice a bit, huh?
Yeah, no, man, you're right. That's fair, man. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit.
It's a lot. I get it. It's all right, mate. Because we're in the planning stages. We're trying to find each other, regroup, get some resources. Like I said, they left us with nothing.
He's nodding along again. Like, you can see the cogs kind of turning in his head. He's like,
well, if I've learned anything from today, you got to have a plan, right?
Yeah.
Plus, Nox was still in coma like 2 hours ago, so he's doing pretty well for all things considered.
Yeah, I did drink a lot. That really helps, actually. You'd be surprised. Speaking of which, has anyone got any drugs or alcohol on them? Like,
Mate, we don't do that shit here.
You are kidding me.
This is supposed to be a clean establishment. We're supposed to be a community about helping machines, not doing narcotics.
Not just checking his ticker if he's got enough money to go and get a hotel and some drugs.
I think it's going to take a little while.
No, he's happy to sit there and be annoyed about it. He's like, come on.
Look, we've been through this a lot. Sounds like you've been through a hell of a day. So I still don't understand how you're alive. I said there were no survivors.
Yeah, well, as far as they're concerned, there weren't.
We weren't supposed to. They shall learn the error and the consequences.
That can't be coincidence, right? That you lot all survive, everyone else dies, and you were the one sent by Amazing Corp, but they've cut you off. Don't make no sense.
I don't even know how we got found. Like, I just woke up on a bed with some guys around. I don't know who found us or anything. Did anybody see like who saved us?
What did they do to you in there?
Mate, all sorts. Who knows? We were cryogenically frozen for half the time.
Yeah.
Did they do like experiments and shit on you?
Mate, I don't know. All right, fucking, I don't want to think about it. All I want to do is find the other people that were there and figure out if any of them know what the fuck's going on, or if any of them have a better plan than we do.
Well, you know what I'm getting at here, right? You survived a fucking explosion. Building fell down on you all. Maybe you're fucking immortal.
Mate, I don't feel very immortal.
You know what? I think I might be immortal.
Should we test?
Yeah, go get me some drugs.
Oh no, I was just going to bash you with this pipe.
Nah, it's not kind of immortality, different kind. Nah, no good.
Danny has good point though. Maybe
Wait,
someone at Amazing Core set us up, tried to get us killed. But Amazing Core is big. Maybe someone in Amazing Core helped us.
You're right. Like before everything went down, there was a change of management. Right?
Right. Yes. Angry yelling guy became boss.
Yeah, you remember we had what was that kid's name? Billy, Bobby, Larry, Summit, whatever. The point is, if we can find him, we can maybe like use him. He's probably out there somewhere, right? I doubt it. And he was real easy to mess with. And then answers should not be a problem. At least whatever he knows.
But yeah, maybe someone in Amazing Core kept us kept us from dying.
Right.
Yes, maybe we have ally on the inside.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. I'll tell you what. I'll put some feelers out, see if I can find anything about any announced moves against the Major Core on the net.
Sounds like a plan. And we should see if we can find this George fellow.
Yeah.
And
wait, who's George?
The Weedley guy.
Oh, Barry? Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. And maybe in the meantime, we'll hear from anyone else who made it out of that building. The community safety patrol people said there was a whole bunch of us.
Well, the more of us we get together, the better chance we have.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that sounds like the beginning of a plan. Good shit.
You really don't have like any alcohol here, dude?
Nah, mate, we ain't got no alcohol.
God damn! Like, kicks a can.
It's a rough part of town, though. I'm sure you can just walk down the street and find a shop or some boozer or some shit.
I throw a small tantrum on those cushions that Frankie put out.
Look, you're welcome to crash here as long as you like. I mean, it ain't the most comfortable, but I'm going to head back to my flat, catch some kip. Don't know. Maybe we could do something tomorrow. Shout me if there's anything I can help you with.
Yeah, Danny. And same for you.
Let's have a rest today, though.
If we learned anything from that building coming down, it's that one activist group fighting another ain't going to take down the likes of Amazing Core. We're all going to have to band together.
Right, so we need more groups is what you're saying?
Yeah, we can all work to each other's aims.
Right.
The complete fucking destruction of Amazing Core.
Mate, like, I've got a fucking army of robots here. We just need to flick the switch and we're good to march. You just tell me when.
Sweet.
But not today. I need to rest.
Yeah, I'm going to have a nap and all, really. It's been a bit of a day, really, isn't it?
Right. I tell my ma about this. She's going to flip.
Don't tell your ma about the crimes you commit, you moron.
Nah, say hello to her. She's lovely.
Yeah, will do.
She still make that ginger sponge?
Mate, she's gone strudel these days.
Screw fucking hell.
Yeah, man.
The world's gone mad.
Wow.
Going to tell about this falafel lady and all. That's some good shit you got.